This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with a fun pick a deck reading. My Penny girl, my Penny the Frenchie, she has picked the deck today and she chose the Whispers of Love Oracle. So this is going to be a love reading. I love that because there was 3 different topics and she chose love, of course, because she is the epitome of love. But why not have our Frenchies like come to work, you know? So I thought that would be fun. Okay. So this is going to be messages from your beloved. So it feels like those that were attracted to this reading, I'm feeling into it already. It feels like, actually, I forgot to turn my candle on, so I'm going to go ahead and light that fire again. It feels like there needs to be a reignition of the fire between you, that spark. So it does feel like, for many of you, you're single or in separation. And these are messages from your person. If you're single, it's your future person. If you are in separation, this is the person that you're separated from that you wish to get back with, right? So let's take a little bit of Hawaiian salt and then we'll go from there. Since she chose the Whispers of Love Oracle, we're going to go ahead and dive right in here and get a few of these cards to see what does the beloved want to say to this group who's watching this. What does their person want to say? Okay. They said 2 more, so I will. Okay. It says, like attracts like. It says, if you long for more love, be more loving. Okay, this is a number 2, which has to do with duality. Duality is second dimension. Second dimension is the unity, the first dimension, where you're unified, splitting into time and space so that you can observe yourself. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with duality. It's an observation. So being in relationship is a duality. It's a reflection of yourself outside yourself. So your beloved is saying, if you want more love, be more loving. If you want to communicate, communicate more. So this is saying like attracts like, and the word that they're giving me, and it's been on my heart all day today, is alignment, okay? So this is aligning with you, what you want, rather than focusing just on the person. If we focus on someone being missing, they continue to be missing, if that makes sense, because your energy, you're paying your attention and your life force and your energy to the fact that they're lacking or missing. So they have to show up as missing. But if you put your life force energy and pay, because you're paying payment to what you focus on, if you put your life force energy towards what you love, who's communicating well with you, what it feels like, the feeling in the body to love and be loved, and have what you want, then you attract that to you. You become the magnet. And so this is saying like attracts like. So this is a time of reflection. This is being recorded during Venus retrograde in 2022. Now this is a timeless reading, so whenever you receive it, it's correct for you. Just the energies that are general right now have to do with reflection and finding out what you want in your relationships, how you would like for them to be different, learning from the past relationships, so that the new, even if it's someone from the past coming back in, that it'll be like new, okay? They want to say actions speak loudly. It says express your love through actions. It's a number 49. So for many of you, I feel like you've been waiting on this person, or waiting to for them to take a step or make the action. And what this is saying, and what Spirit's saying in this particular instance, is you may be the one to take the action. Now, it has to resonate for you. So if it doesn't feel like it resonates, then take what resonates and move forward with it. But in this particular situation, what they're showing me is both of you have been scared to act. So you're reflecting that. someone's got to take the first step. Someone's got to move towards the other. Okay, so if you're single, ready to mingle, and you're not, you know, waiting on someone from the past, this is like, are you on the dating apps? Have you gone on a date? Are you making yourself available to love? Okay, this is saying make yourself available. If there's someone from the past that you're wanting or that you're in separation with, is the door really open energetically and otherwise, or are you holding on to their behavior from the past? If you want it to be different, then act differently. And so it's saying actions speak louder than words. So it's like, I think sometimes we have good intentions and good words with people, but they're saying not only change your actions to what you would rather have, but also pay attention to what's coming towards you and the actions that are there. I feel like too, they're saying like, it's interesting, this person is a mirror to you. So they're really showing that mirrored presence, okay? We have next, it says, look to your inner strength. It's a number 11. And 1111 is that wake-up code and the spiritual flame code. Whew, it got really hot in here all of a sudden, like I started sweating. It says, you are stronger than you realize. So look to your inner strength. They're showing me her looking at this crystal ball with a person in it. And it's making me feel like your higher self has you. Okay, so while you feel like you may be in a situation where you're on your own, because I feel like for many of you, you feel rather alone in the sense of some haven't been in a relationship for a while, or you've had some issues with, how do I say that, with the person you've been separated from. So it feels a little bit like that you're alone, or that there's like a veil over your eyes. And what it's showing is you have the strength to move through this time and to create what you want. You are the creator. And it's showing that your higher self is working in tandem with you. They've got you. You are in the hands of your higher self and source, or God, whatever you call that, which is higher than you or knows more than you. And so this situation, your love life, your beloved is insured to come forth, but it starts from the inside out. It starts from you loving you. And it's showing like your higher self is holding, like if you're familiar with Abraham Hicks' work and the vortex, it's showing that your higher self is holding that relationship and is having it in the way that you desire. And now you have the strength to align to it. Like, you know, there's still the process that's happening for you to align to your outcome, but it's coming forward. Okay, so that's really beautiful. It says, be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. It's showing the pyramids there, the whole star systems and galaxy, and you have the dreamer over here. We have the waterfall, which ensures really passionate love. We have the crystal city here. Okay, so have those dreams. It's a 40, which yields down to a 4, which is foundation. Okay, that is time, space. That is fourth dimension. It's where we're aware, and it's the void in some ways, right? So they want you to go into meditation and dream up what you really want. And I want to fan myself a little bit because it's getting hot in here. Okay, so where there may not have been passion's coming in. Okay, so they're wanting you to dream the big dreams for your relationship, and your person's dreaming about you. It's so funny. This is like very much a mirrored relationship. So both people are having a hard time to communicate. For those of you who haven't met this person yet, they're dreaming of you. It's like there was a quote I had the other day that was like, there's someone out there that you haven't met yet who has been asking to meet someone like you. You're the answer to someone's prayer. Same's true if you're in separation with your beloved. This is like they're dreaming of you. Many of you are really active in dream time. So they're saying pay attention to the dream time because you are connecting with your partner there. Okay, this is a very loving relationship. And if you're in separation, it feels really funny because it's like neither one of you really wants to be separate, okay? Neither one of you feels like, it's like almost like you just don't know what to say to each other. And they want to come forward as you want them to come forward. Beautiful. Okay, 2 more. And 1 more on that. Okay. Okay, cool. So we have the Wheel of Fortune is turning for you guys, okay? Like attracts like. So you're moving out of the past and into the future. We have 2 of Swords reversed, which is showing me that you guys are going to overcome the blockages in ways that you haven't seen, how you're affecting one another, okay? We have Hermit reversed, so this is saying you're coming out of your comfort zone, you're coming out of hermit mode. Some of you may have been separated by distance, and especially during the pandemic type of thing, there might have been actual restrictions on seeing one another, but those are about to be lifted, okay? So it's showing that your fortunes are turning in love. And your beloved wants you to know that they have gone through the time to be hermited. They have gone through the time to learn. They've taken the blindfolds off, and they do want something good with you. I do feel like where you have felt like there wasn't healing, it's like you're walking away from this energy, okay? So we've got the Star reverse, King of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords reverse, 10 of Cups reverse, and the 8 of Cups. So essentially, I feel like you and your person have delved into business, learning what you're valuing. King of Pentacles is the master of values and currency. What do you value in relationship? What do you value in energy exchange and in love? This is someone who is likely to become a spouse. They give a full-time offer. But in this particular situation, there hasn't been healing. There hasn't been communication. Things didn't work out the way that you thought that they were going to work out. But I feel like you're walking away from these past energies and you're allowing yourself to be in the present and dream of the future. All of this is past energy. So you're walking away from it and you're walking towards the sun, which is being in the present and dreaming of the future, okay? You're building a new foundation for yourself. You both are. And so for those of you who are single and you've had this in the past, I feel like you had someone you thought you were going to marry or you did marry that you chose to walk away from or divorce because it did not work. The communication didn't work. Things were not as happy as they should have been and it did not heal. You're moving towards this beautiful new beginning, okay? For those of you who have separated, same thing. You separated because things were not working properly. Like you couldn't, in that moment, heal the situation. But what they're showing is that you are going to be successful if you leave the past behind. And I feel like you are. Okay, even though that cup is still burning, okay, you're moving towards the sun, the best card in the deck. You're moving towards what is going to bring you light, okay? There's use for the darkness and shadow. You have to have that in order to split the prism, in order to have the light in the rainbow, okay? But there's no need to stay in the sadness. There's no need to stay in the dark. And I feel like you're allowing yourself to be in the present moment and dream of something more. This also says forgiveness. They're saying for those of you who are in separation that you are going to be able to forgive and leave the past in the past. So you will be starting new with this person. What's the future energy for this connection? What is the future? Oh, that's a lot. Okay. That one did not. I feel like you're still aligning to the outcome. Yeah, it's like you guys are elevating in such a way in your consciousness that all the stuff that you were upset about before seems silly. Like it seems like, why even? Future, you're definitely going to be getting clarity. Beautiful. I love this. We have Queen of Swords, 2 of Cups, and the Moon card. Feels like you are going to break through the illusions. The Queen of Swords, male or female, matters not. What this is telling me, you know, it can be someone who is a little bit icy, but you know, what I feel like is that you are getting control of your emotions and you're moving into the logic. This could be a sign of Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini that you might be dealing with. Who else do we have on the table? Earth signs and Virgo placements are here. But essentially, you're going to come back into harmony and back into relationship with your person. And how you do that is by balancing yourself out. This is, the Queen of Swords is, you know, can be cutthroat. But in this particular card, I feel like she's got her sword of truth there. She's got her cup kind of caged a little bit, okay? But she's looking out and reflecting. She's on the water. She's looking out at her creation and using logic. She's using truth and clarity. This is a sign for me of clarity and reflection. And you've cut through the illusions of the relationship so you can come back together. The Two of Cups is the honeymoon card, the coming into relationship card, okay? The letting go of the differences, letting go of the polarity here, seeing through the shenanigans, and actually coming back into relationship, okay? So I feel like that past way of doing relationship, you guys are moving past that. So the future, you will be back into connection with this person. I feel like you'll take a more logical approach. Those of you that are single and bringing in somebody new, again, you will have balanced your emotions and forgiven the past so that you bring in something completely new, okay? And let's get a Lover's Oracle card to close out. But this is a beautiful reading because it feels like so much growth in your love relationship and in this particular connection on both sides. Both of you are extremely intuitive. They said one more. Both of you are extremely intuitive. Both of you are extremely loving. They're saying the name Kevin. So if you're Kevin or dealing with a Kevin, they're just asking you to pay close attention to this reading. I don't often get that name. I don't know if I've ever gotten that name. But we say what it says here. Yeah, you're both really beautiful, beautiful souls. So, you know, this is a unifying presence within yourself, and therefore you can be unified with your partner. All right, it says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Again, this is about alignment. This is joy. This is you connecting with your inner self so that you can emit this frequency here that brings your beloved to you in the new frequency, okay? You can't get to the new through focusing on your problems. The problem and solution are on two different frequencies. So this is saying you're going to focus on the joy. You're going to focus on how good it feels to have relationship. You're not going to focus on them having to give it to you. You're going to just focus on the feeling, and then you're going to attract them back. And then when you do, we have passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So this particular moment in time, you guys are aligning back together, learning how to be joyful in and of yourself, and you come back in with passion. And this feels juicy, steamy, and amazing. So please enjoy it. This looks beautiful for your balance, and I am stoked for you guys. So great job to Penny, my Frenchie, for choosing this beautiful reading because it feels really good. It feels like you are stronger than you realize, and you're coming back into your power, and then you're going to attract the most beautiful relationship that's joyful and passionate and loving, and all those things that felt like they were an issue, they just subside, and you come into unity and union with your beloved. Now, doesn't this look good? Ooh. All right, you guys. So that's what I have for you. And until next time, aloha.